My name is Joe Perfito. I'm the president of Gordon J. Gow Technologies. We're the proud makers of Clarus cables and Tributaries cables. So our cables are Tributaries cables and Clarus cables. Tributaries are our mainline cable for mainline systems or regular systems, and then Clarus cables for our high-end equipment. So the types of cables we make are audio cables, speaker cables, and power cables. And so these are balanced audio, standard audio cables, as well as the speaker cables and the power cables. So our cables are made here in Orlando. We design all the internal parts of our cable and the cosmetics, the jacket, all the conductors and shielding. We have those cables made for us, and then along with the connectors, by the way, and we bring those all into Orlando, and then we do all our soldering, assembly, packaging, testing, sales and marketing is done here in Orlando. And this makes us quite a bit different from so many of our competitors, especially in the mid-price cables and in our Tributaries line. Most of our competitors who sell products in, let's say, under where audio cables are under a few $100s, those are all made in China and or in the Far East and brought into the U.S., taken out of one box, put in another, and shipped. So there's no value added to it by the American makers. But here at Tributaries, when we get our cable in, we do all the assembly, so we know how it's made, and we do all our quality control so that we have cables that outperform any of our competitors. Our company has been selling domestically since 1991, and we started working with international distributors in the early 2000s, but we didn't have as many distributors as I would like in countries around the world. I knew that we had the products that would sell in these countries, but we didn't have it. And received an email, and it was from the SBDC, and I started reading it and realizing, wow, they have a lot to offer for small business, especially in the area of international distribution. So at that point, I contacted SBDC and talked to Jill McLaughlin, and we began a discussion about the possibility of doing some work with them to help us develop some of the international market. The SBDC helped me with what's called a STEP grant, and that is a marketing grant that paid for, or helped pay for, a trip to a trade show in Germany. And I have another one that I just returned from another trade show in the UK, and the SBDC provided that STEP grant for those expenses. And also, the SBDC helped me with a financial analysis of our company. I submitted financial statements, and they provided an excellent financial analysis of the company, as well as providing help with our website and the search engine optimization for our website. So that's been great help. We've used that, and it's been very helpful for us. Working with the folks at SBDC has been a very pleasurable experience. It's very easy to get along with. We've done a number of video Zoom calls and team calls, and also work with them in person at their center that they have here in Orlando, and with group meetings and individual meetings, and very easy to get along with, and just very happy to work with us. It's a great operation because they're here to help small business, and for small business, that's something that all us that have small businesses don't really see all the time, that there is this kind of help available. And when it is available, we have to take advantage of it, because that help can really help us move our company forward and improve our operational conditions. Because of our partnership with SBDC and working with them, we were able to improve our international marketing plans. 2 trips to Europe, 1 to the UK and 1 to Germany for trade shows, and primarily the reason for the trips was to talk with international distributors. So many international distributors come to these shows, and that's why I go, because I want to talk with them and build our international business. So the ability to do that was made because of the SBDC step grant that allowed me to make those trips. And also, due to the interaction with SBDC and through the results of working with them, I was able to put on a new distributor in France, and also we'll be working to do the same thing in Germany. So Europe is our target market for us, and SBDC has helped us to begin that process and bring that new distributor from France in. If I was talking to another business owner, let's say a small business owner like myself, I would ask them what they were doing for some of these different services. And of course, I know the answer would probably be they're doing it themselves. I would strongly encourage them to contact the SBDC and take advantage of the services and programs that they have to offer small business. The list is incredible, and most small businesses don't have access to any of these kinds of programs. So it would be a huge benefit for them to contact SBDC and talk with them about these services.